everybody, it's Natural Me 4C, and today I'm just going to be doing a conclusion of my first summer natural. So this summer, my very first one, was kind of rough, y'all. Okay. This summer started out with a lot of excitement. I was very excited to see how my hair would respond to the humidity and the heat and all the things like that. The excitement quickly turned to confusion and frustration and just plain being lost at certain times of the summer. So if you hear like a little beeping noise in the background, that's just my smoke detector. I tried to reset it several times and it just has a mind of its own today. So I started this summer out with reaching for my glycerin-based creamy leave-ins and stylers and stuff, specifically because I knew how hot it can get during the summertime and I did not want my hair to dry out. So, you know, I was reaching for the things like the Shea Moisture Curling Souffle and the smoothie. I even tried some new products from Eden Body Works, like the twisting creams and stuff like that. I decided to put gel aside during the summertime for the most part, and I was able to retain my moisture levels pretty much without issue. The only time I had issues was when my hair started to frizz up and go crazy. So my main struggle this summer was frizz. Frizz caused me so much drama. With my stretched out hairstyles, with the frizz, it started to cause my ends to ball up onto themselves and knot up, and I was having to reach for the scissors to kind of snip away really tiny knots at the very ends of my hair and reach for the comb way more often than I normally would reach for the comb. I usually only detangle my hair with the comb like a couple times a month, maybe once a week. You know, that's what I was doing in the beginning of my journey, but I rarely use combs on my hair, and I was having to use the comb all the time. However, the upside to all of the frizz drama and the twist out drama that I had all summer, I learned how to do my wash and goes. So I was extremely excited when I was finally able to get my true wash and goes down to a shape that I like, you know, the moisture level that I like for my hair to have, and I was actually 100% digging my wash and goes. It was easy, it was predictable, I didn't have to worry about my hair messing up or frizzing up or freaking out or whatever. The only thing I had to worry about was detangling my wash and goes. So detangling my wash and goes and my true wash and goes have been pretty simple throughout. There have been some times where I had come across a couple complex knots that I had to kind of really work out, and I even had to snip some little knots out. That comes with the territory of wearing your hair so tightly shrunken. So I was expecting that to happen, and I was fine with dealing with that as long as I didn't have to cut too much all the time. For the most part, it was just kind of single strand knots that got like a shed hair stuck at the very, very end, and then I would just like snip that off. So I didn't lose any length per se from wearing like my true wash and goes and stuff like that, but I did have to do a lot more search and destroy missions on my single strand knots to kind of keep everything from getting so tangled up. With my twist outs, I still have to search and destroy and things like that, especially on the ends, but it's not as much. I don't have to reach for the scissors as much as I do with my wash and go. This summer, I also decided to try a brush called the Tangle Tamer, and I posted a video not long ago sharing my experience with it and how it caused me some incomplete splits in my hair. So it turns out that after doing that video, I was just kind of searching through my hair, and I got the front, the sides, and the top, everything like pretty much all cleared up. But the worst part of my hair from using that brush was right back here in the back. And I was actually kind of shocked because this part of my hair doesn't really tangle as much as everything else on my head. So when I was using the Tangle Tamer brush, I was taking my hair and, you know, going through it like that, middle to ends. And sure enough, that thing tore me up. So I had to actually go in, do a search and destroy mission in the back of my hair. And some strands I took up to like 2 inches off of my hair because it was just shredded from that brush. There are some in there that I missed, I'm sure, but you know, for the most part, it's not as bad as it was. Did I mention that I'm never using that brush again? Okay, I'm never using that brush again. So back to the twist outs. This summer, every single one of my twist outs have failed, except for one. All the other ones turned into a mess. That includes the ones that I did without using humectants in the product. Yes, I ended up trying a couple twist outs with using no humectants at all, and they failed as well. They held up better than the ones that I did use the humectants in, but then at the end of the day, they failed and they turned into the frizzy, crazy mess. And I was just confused, blown away, until I started to realize that all summer I had put gel aside. I didn't use gel for my twist outs because again, I was afraid of my hair drying out, and I didn't want to put something that tends to dry out the hair like gel. So I think that if I had used gel, I might have saved myself a lot of drama throughout the summertime. Today I'm wearing a twist out that has Fantasia Icy gel in it, and my hair is holding up really, really good. It's shiny. Now I will say, even though this twist out came out great and I really like it, I still like my fro better. I don't know, it's just a preference. I also think that if I find a way to use my gels with my True Wash and Goes, that it would help me cut down on some of the complex knots that I come across every now and then, and also a lot of the single strand knots. Now, you know what's funny? I did a video a long time ago talking and dedicated to single strand knots, and I mentioned in that video that gel has always helped me cut down on my tangles and my single strand knots. However, for some unknown reason, I just refused to use gel all summer long, knowing that that was a major help to me prior. So I don't know what in the world I was thinking. Okay, I don't even have an explanation as to why I didn't even listen to my own advice that I already knew worked for me. So, but y'all, this summer has been tough, okay? Trial and error, more error, but my fro's still here. She's doing all right. And you know what I've been thinking? And I don't know if I'm going to do this or not. I've actually been thinking about cutting off another inch or so off my hair. I'm liking the length that I have when my hair is fully shrunken. And I'm also liking the length that I have when it's stretched. So I'm kind of digging this, I guess, 8 to 8.5 inch range a little bit. So if I let my hair grow out a little bit, I might end up trimming it back to this length. I'm not too sure yet, but I have been thinking about taking some more hair off. I've actually been thinking about this for quite some time. When I was doing my third trim, I thought about taking off about 1 to 2 inches of my hair, but I chickened out. Okay, you know how that happens sometimes. You kind of want to just go for it, and then you're just like, nah. So that's what happened, and I just kind of took off, what was it, like 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch? I don't even know, but I didn't take off as much as I was thinking I should probably take off. So I might go back in and take some more off. I'm totally going to let you know what I end up doing. I really don't mind having medium length hair. I do want us to grow out and stuff, but I'm not really in a rush to get there. I will be trying out some new products and things like that, or new to me, this fall. So I will definitely keep you updated on what I pick up and how they work out on my hair. So, all right, y'all, I'm rambling in this video. Let me go before I talk y'all ear off, and I hope you are having a blessed day. I will see you very soon in another video. Take care.